I'm a little bit behind with this story, but Pope Francis was maybe last week, I think it was seen carrying a Wiccan stang at a it was called the Synod of Bishops, and of course we all know that Pope Francis is um, wicked. You know, that's not a question. So it's really not a surprise at all to people who know that the man is Antichrist. The position of the Pope is Antichrist, but we, even if you didn't know that the position of the Pope was Antichrist, you should still be able to know that everything that he has done so far has been um, against what the gospel actually lays out for salvation and whatnot. Since he's been opening up to the he's been opening up sort of like the universal idea of God being open and accepting people of all faiths as viable as other paths to God. He's been pushing the global, what's the word I'm looking for, the nature push. He's been pushing the whole agenda with preserving nature and planet Earth and this and that very hard too. And that also is associated with witchcraft, because witchcraft, the earth or in Wicca or whatever you want to call it, the earth is a goddess. It is a living. It is a god. It's a deity. That's a pagan deity. So it's really no surprise to see him carrying a Wiccan stang. This stick here is. I'll scroll down to actually show you the image that they have here on this page. Now the Catholics, I follow a lot of Catholic channels. I like to keep a watch on what they're saying and what's going on. And to them, this is one of those confirmations to them that he is a what they call an anti-pope. And to me, it's just he's antichrist, plain and simple. But as you can see in this picture here, on the right there is the Wiccan stang, and you see the stick that Pope Francis is holding is pretty much the exact same thing. Now there are other examples of Wiccan stains that look a lot more like what he has in his hand, but the main, you can see it. It's there. It's not too hard to see. So he is pretty open for the witches and all of that. They'll know. They can recognize it. And there's always the secret doctrine. There's a doctrine that they give the 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 people, the sheep, so called, and then there's the insiders doctrine. So I'm pretty sure that the witches look at that and say, well, inside he's one of us. And maybe to a Christian who doesn't know any better, or a Catholic who doesn't know any better, they'll look at it and say, oh, he's just carrying a strange looking stick. But he's pretty much declaring what he's about, witchcraft, and that's all it really. That is what's under all these other religions anyway. It's all just witchcraft. Or witchcraft is as the sin of rebellion. And so that's what I wanted to show you all and share with you. So thank you for watching, and Jesus bless you.